jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Seattle Seahawks. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as week 2 gets underway. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And they're brought up by the 6th overall pick in 2019. One of the highest drafted Blue Devils ever, Daniel Jones.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. Just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive mile today.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty. Incomplete. And now they're facing 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Jones now on 3rd down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Colts ready for the punt. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That's caught, here's that shove in. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close, ball up to the 45-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play fake, Darnold. Intercepted. Nick Cross has it at the 20. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So Seattle retakes the field for their 2nd series. And despite the fate of their last snap, Brock, the lead still theirs. That pick 6 should have been the wake-up call they need to refocus here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Darnold coming back after the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
second down. Jukes away from one. Still going inside the 35. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On first down, this is Charbonnet. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That's caught. Rashid Ziggy makes the play. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a one-point game. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. So first and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Cut out left. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Now he takes it, and he gives himself up after a short gain. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 22-yard line.
Jones going to do it himself. He's got a gain of 6 there. Up to the ground by Nick Eamon-Wari.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, but obviously without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First down, Indianapolis.
Play fake, Jones. He's got it over the middle. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
To the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and
Play
6.
action now with Jones. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that set.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
On again comes Michael Pilardi for another punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Seahawks offense running out now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Here's Darnold, first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Right up the gut. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third and just 2 to go.
Gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Connection made to Shaheed. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Drawing up the design keeper. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front. Gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That one gains 7. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
The coverage by Charvarius.
3rd and long for him here. We've got a screen to the running back. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Complete to number 31.
Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last one only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Michael Pilardi on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. Barner with the grab. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Right side, Shaheed's got it. This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Darnold. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
At the 27-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
And again, it's Darnold.
At the 19-yard line.
Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Gain of 4 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. From the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Darnold. Throwing the out route complete. And this one only manages the arm before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Nick Cross there defensively.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Gould on the return. He dodged the tackle. This makes it up to the 25. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense.
Big game downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
38 yards on the play. 1st down, Colts.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Number 14, Alec Pierce. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A gain of 15 there. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
And the Colts 1st down.
Back-to-back carries here. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Caught quickly on the slant. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and
Jones running sneak. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Jones. Dumped off to his running back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
They give it to him up the middle. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's third and goal. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Seahawks pick it up. The 50. 30. Into the red zone. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead off the turnover. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Colts offense set to head out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That's him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Dive play straight ahead. Continuing to move past the 45. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts. From the shotgun, it's Jones. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. Leonard Williams applying the hit there. Second down now, 7 to go.
Second and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, it's Jones to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down. Throwing here, Jones. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd and 1. Here's Jones. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
4th down. Jones is hit, he fumbles it! And that should be Seahawks football! Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there, but no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does, because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise, not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys, knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, but they could rip that ball away from you, too.
The The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Barner's got it. It's complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield track. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10.
Darnold now to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
From the gun, Darnold. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They've
got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be driven out of bounds to end this 2nd quarter, Brock. Defenders got there, but not before a pretty nice pickup. See if they can build off that in the 2nd half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the Browns. And this is Troy Franklin. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And oh, look at Patrick Mahomes. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. The Chiefs get their first win of the year, and they had to earn it, too. They get the road victory. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys taking on the New Orleans Saints. And this is C.D. Lamb. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Cowboys even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the 2nd half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawk offense after another drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Now Darnold finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up
Now Darnold on the play action. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Another carry for him. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
Air it out on 3rd. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
That right there, that is a small step toward a big objective, and that's overcoming, Kate, a 2-score deficit in the second half. Fortunately, well, this game isn't close to being out of hand yet. We got to learn that lesson in the NFL. Anything can happen. There's still plenty of time to get that lead back, especially if they keep making impact plays like that one on 3rd down.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Colts and this running back headed back out for a new series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jones now to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dump off caught by his back. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Nice little gain on the ground.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 5 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Going to 44.
1st down, Indianapolis.
Play fake. Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Jones gets everything he has under this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. They'll bring out the punter here. Michael Pilardi, the one to kick it away. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Middle of the field, and he's got Shaheed. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll run here on first down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Throwing here, Darnold. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Brings up second.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Catch made over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Here's Darnold to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
On first down, they'll run. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Was it at the 7? And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Pistol snap, Darnold has it in close. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Seahawks will line up.
Play fake, Darnold. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups, and that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Colts returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First and 10 now. Here's Jones. He's going deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first and 3. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Completed over the middle.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
The throw is caught. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. There's a nickel look by the Seahawks. Third down. Again, Jones to the air. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the fourth quarter. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Cam Taylor-Britt on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They give it to him again. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to the well again. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain, making second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the draw, this is Charbonnet. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent. Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week specifically because of that miss.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Blitz coming for Jones. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing we see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Seahawks back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Shoves one away. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. From the gun, Darnold. That one's incomplete over the middle. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Charvarius.
Here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And that's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Darnold. Seen this plenty. Shaheed has another one. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal. Here's Charbonnet. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead.
Colts 10.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Colts and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Now it's Jones out the play action. Caught by his back. And he's tackled for no gain. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes. 3rd and long. He puts some air under it deep down the left. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. This one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawks offense out for another drive. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Dumped off to his running back. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down and goal to go.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. He's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Darnold now to throw. He's got it. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks keep running away with this. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
42. Colts 10.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working from the gun, here's Jones. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. Escapes the defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold headed out for their next shot on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. This this drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and long for him here. Finds the in route complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
But it's 4th down.
Punting unit out now. Michael Dixon will kick it away. The Colts ready to take the field. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. One final shot here. It's downfield. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And if we're honest, Brock, you and I could have been making dinner plans well before this one wrapped. An absolute show of force to win this one by the margin they did. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.